in the locker room. Each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Look at the Trailblazers. They're down in 9th place so far, still early in the season. And, of course, there's Dallas. They find themselves in the dregs of the conference. The starters for the Portland Trailblazers. They've got Tamani Kamara. Shaden Sharp is out there with Holiday. Then there's Donovan Clingan. And it's Avdia in at the 4 spot. And for Dallas, they've got P.J. Washington. D'Angelo Russell out there with Max Christie. Then it's Flag. And it's Davis in at the center position. Well, Greg, I hope you're ready. We're going to be cranking our heads back and forth, watching these teams race up and down the floor all game long.
And this is the definition of an exciting matchup. Don't be shocked if the 24-second clock doesn't come into play. They like to keep the pace fast. Oh, great job of keeping the play alive. Clingan using that reach to secure that one and get the second chance look.
From deep. And it's Washington missing. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
That free throw, good from Avdia. Hey, Greg, after 2 seasons in Milwaukee, how about Damian Lillard going back to the Blazers roster, even as he works his way back from the Achilles?
And in the meantime, he gets to watch this relatively young group compete. Their activity and defensive edge should pair nicely with his offensive brilliance next season.
Well, listen, Deni Avdia is a key piece of this offense. He's got size at 6'9", he can shoot it, has really good passing numbers, and the best part, he's still improving.
Now, here's Washington. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Sharp against Christie. Here's Kamara. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Clingan finds Kamara. Clingan, the screen for Sharp to the middle. It's stolen by Davis. Fast break, Dallas. Here's Washington, and then Washington with the dunk.
And what started it all, terrific anticipation on the defensive end.
Well, as a coach, you're always telling your guys to play hard. That's what we need.
And the Trailblazers with possession here, following the score by Dallas. Portland moving the ball around. On the wing, Holiday. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Davis. Pass to Christie. And here is Washington. Right side, Davis. And Clingan pulls it down.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
Now here is Holiday. This game he had 13.
Look, you know coming in that Holiday is aggressive. He will try to force you to bend to his will.
Pass to Christie. And a wide open look for Flag. Sinks the three-pointer.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
For Portland, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. 1:03 left here in the first quarter. Bounce pass, Holiday. Avdia can't hit.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those. And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Trailblazers trail by 3. Outside Holiday. Klingon, the screen for Holiday. He's looking for Klingon and finds him. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Davis.
And sometimes the best option is to foul Klingon and take your chances sending him to the line.
The Trailblazers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And one of the highlights on the season has been their ability to make free throws. How about 82% as a unit?
The first free throw is good. You know, so much turmoil for the Mavericks last season, GA. Despite that, they were a win away from making the playoffs.
Yeah, they battled valiantly. But to go from the 2024 NBA Finals to the lottery, obviously disappointing. They're looking to make amends this season.
And Dallas going with a whole new group out there. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
And really the only question going forward for Klingon, can he keep up with the foot speed in the NBA?
He gets it in there.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Grant outside. Klingon, the screen for Grant. Floats one. Klingon shot is off. Outside, Martin. Over in the corner, Williams. No good on the 3. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's Dallas up by 4. We're back after this from American Airlines Center. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take on the Mavericks so far?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
Here are the 5. Portland has to start the second quarter. We've got Cook. Grant is out there with Murray. And it's Rupert in at the 1. Here's Rupert. Still scoreless. And Greg, you were a point guard. How has that position evolved over the years?
Well, if you think of how much more of the court that has to be covered and the style, you have to score more now to play the position. I think shooting becomes incredibly important. And then defensively, with all the switching, you got to be able to hold up against size and play all over the floor.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. And Anthony Davis is checked in for Najee Marshall. Flagg comes in for Thompson. Christie subbed in for Hardy. Pass to Flagg. Up top, Gafford. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And that one's good. Flagg.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Holiday, the pass to Grant. Holiday sets the pick for Grant. And the layup's good off the glass. Grant's got his first 2 points.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. On the wing, Davis. Stolen by Avdia. Pass to Holiday. Now, here's Grant. Portland moving the ball around. Clock at 4. Here's Holiday. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And now here's the upcoming schedule for the Dallas Mavericks. On Monday, they'll be matching up against Anthony Edwards and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Jalen Brunson and the New York Knicks.
And for that matchup with the Pelicans, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's ready to talk things through with them. Let's take a look at some of the numbers for Shaedon Sharpe.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Only giving up 2 points this quarter.
Just a smart hustle play from Holiday. Running the floor and getting that fast break bucket.
Looking at Portland, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Rockets. Pass to Christie. Russell, a screen on Sharpe. Christie against Sharpe. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Russell. From downtown. Rebounded by Kamare. For Portland, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And since their scrappy play last season, Coach, the Blazers extending the contract of head coach Chauncey Billups.
Yeah, great decision, as well as a renewed contract with the front office. Times have passed, their seats have grown hot. But nice to see that commitment to what they're building.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. All defensive guard Drew Holiday talked about guarding some of the younger players coming into the league, and he said, the game has changed significantly. They morphed with it. They're quick, athletic, and they all play the game a lot differently than when I came into the league. Back to you, Kevin.
It is a new day. Allie, we thank you very much. .51 seconds left here in the second. Washington sets the pick for Christie. Washington, that's good. Washington's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And stolen by Russell. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Mavericks shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Christie. And Christie drops them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Pass to Kamare. Here's Sharpe. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Over in the corner, Christie. Over Holiday. Christie can't make it.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
And so that's the end of the first half. Mavericks lead by 6. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Hey, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Red line! Okay, they're thinking about the shot. Too bad. Hey, give it up for our contestant.
Hello and welcome, basketball fans. The first half coming to an end with a deficit for the Portland Trailblazers.
I hate what they're doing on defense. Giving up too many gimmies, it makes me mad just watching it.
And I've seen you on the golf course and the hardwood, Jack. Gimmies are the only shots you make.
And now, and I know it's still early in the season, but let's take a moment to talk about the conference standings in the West.
Taking a look at Portland, they're right where I expected them to be. The effort is there, but their play is inconsistent. Feels like they're still constructing this roster. We'll see what they look like by the end of the year.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Cooper Flag really making a difference here.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Mavericks leading by 6. Davis is out there with Washington. Then it's Russell. Then there's Christie. And it's Flag in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Flag's got 10.
Defensively, if you're going to disrupt his rhythm, you have to put more pressure.
Holiday looking over the floor. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
And over 3 years in high school, Anthony Davis shot up from being 6'2" to 6'10". But Greg, he brought those guard skills with him.
And Kevin, that transformation as a pro also significant, adding over 30 pounds to his frame. And with his wingspan over 7'5", he is a physical presence.
Fires for 3, and it's Sharp missing. Dallas leading by 9. Outside Russell. Pass the Flag. Dallas moving it around. On the wing, Davis. Shot clock at 5.
Well, AD is difficult to guard without fouling. And if you don't believe me, just look at the numbers.
For Dallas, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Anthony Davis. So, Greg, in 2021, the NBA creating the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Champion Award. It's so great to recognize the work that's being done by so many NBA players.
It does, Kevin. And these players who are not just giving back, but giving a voice to the less fortunate and trying to shape policy towards justice and equality.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Holiday with the 3. Portland again missing.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Outside Russell. It's Davis on the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
It's over Avdia. And it's Davis missing. Trailblazers trail by 11. Avdia, the pass to Sharp. We've got 1:48 left here in the third quarter. Down low, here's Klingon. And Davis sends it back.
Come on now, you gotta bring it harder than that when AD is meeting you at the rim.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you, Kevin. This is the fourth and now longest coaching stop for the Mavericks' Jason Kidd. Kyrie Irving said he's learned from the past head coaching jobs that he's had and being with different players and seeing them improve. Now he's mastering his coaching philosophy and being an originator. Back over to you guys.
He has definitely seen it all. Ellie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Different look for Dallas. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Anthony Davis, and it's Marshall in for P.J. Washington.
Substitution on the court.
Three minutes gone now in the third quarter. Gafford sets the pick for flag. Dallas again missing. Trailblazers trail by 9. It's tipped. Pass to Marshall. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. And here we go. Fast break. Klein's got it.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Grant in the post. Partial defending. And the dunk by Grant.
Taking advantage of an opening. Grant hammered that home.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Holiday against Russell. Driving to the basket.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Yeah, they're not pulling any punches here. Even the guards are attacking the basket.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. The Mavericks on top, up 11. We're back after this from American Airlines Center. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. On the court right now for the Trailblazers, Avdia is out there with Jeremy Grant. Then there's Murray, and it's Yang in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Avdia. Offensive rebound. 1 on the clock. The second chance effort. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Yang.
Relentless effort creates the second chance opportunity.
Williams inside. Pass to Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Portland. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Here's Rupert. Marshall defending. 5 on the clock. Murray knocks down the 3.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Mavericks leading by 8. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Mavericks will go for a different look here. Washington's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Clyde comes in for Marshall. Christie's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Russell in for Williams. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team, and he encouraged them to stay focused and not get complacent, saying we've worked too hard to get this lead and we're not going to give it up now. Stay connected, play smart, let's get this win. Guys, back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Christie fires. The shot misses.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here's Avdia. Flag with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Russell outside. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Sharp against Christie. Now, here's Sean. Not a lot of room, and he banks the layup in.
Oh, nice job executing inside. Sharp's confidence is what makes him such a dangerous player.
And there's a minute 45 left to play here in the fourth. Clock at 6. Davis. That one misses.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Spins. Here's Avdia. Takes the three. Does not go.
They need buckets to stay in this game. That's not the shot they're looking for.
Cleared away by Avdia. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Clinging with it, Davis is on. It falls!
And how about the poise from the rookie, clinging with a crucial basket.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
It's tipped. That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second team foul.
It's the first, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Job well done at the line on that possession. They'll make things a little easier on themselves if they can convert those.
.26 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Shooting sharp. The three doesn't go. And he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line.
And the first of two, no good. Heartbreaker. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 7-point lead. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 7. Guys, your thoughts?
Licking their wounds. It hasn't come together for them tonight.
But they're not going down without a fight. They'll keep game planning and playing until the final whistle.
So we see the Mavericks get the win here. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
All right, thanks, guys. D'Angelo, some great basketball tonight. Talk about the winning habits this team is forming.
Keeping it simple on the offensive end, limiting our errors on the defensive end. And I think that piles up. We stay solid throughout the whole game. Just simple, man. I think the simpler we keep it, the better we are as a team.
Keep it simple. What a great reminder. Thanks, D'Angelo.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Cooper Flagg.